What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Nuttyfoodiefitness here. I'm actually filming this intro, admittedly, retrospectively, because I honestly wasn't sure if I was going to complete this half marathon. I am gonna start off this video sharing something a little bit personal. The past few weeks, I'll even say month, I have not been in the best headspace regarding marathon prep. The main thing for me is that I've been struggling with my confidence, and confidence is such a huge part when it comes to running and performing. And I feel like lately I have just lost that belief in myself, honestly. And I think anyone and everyone that has ever experienced having a knock in their confidence knows that it's not like a switch. You can't just switch that confidence back on. And I know that how I feel mentally plays such a huge part in how I perform. And it's been quite hard as someone who the past few months I've done so much to get me to a place where I really do believe in my abilities to overcome struggle and huge feats. It's quite hard when you kind of lose that. I felt like I was losing myself a bit, but this isn't actually a sob story to start off this YouTube video. I'm actually filming this to say that I believe I've come out of that rut, and I just wanted to address it because I think it's easy to assume that people always have these high level of confidence, but actually it's not always the case. And you know, there's dips and there's highs and there's lows, and I know that many people experience this, and it's absolutely part of it. It's part of training, it's part of the process. So if you are currently in a bit of a dip, I want you to know that it is absolutely 100% possible to bounce back. The only thing that you must do is you must not give up. You must continue to show up and do your best, whatever your best is on that day. I do also think that the past month that I have had was almost a good thing. I feel I've now regained back my focus. It's not to say that I don't still have a lot of work to do, and I think, as I mentioned in the previous video, I think I'm not where I feel I should be to hit goals that I initially set. But then I'm also absolutely okay with readjusting the goals. There's no deadline. The only pressure is that I put on myself. Obviously, I know I can't change the date of a race, but I don't need to do it ASAP. There's absolutely no rush. Just by me kind of accepting this has taken away extra pressure that I think maybe I was feeling, because I was thinking I'm not where I need to be, race is fast approaching, but really every day I'm progressing. Even the days where I don't hit paces that I need to, I'm still putting in the work, I'm still putting in the effort. And I saw a comment where someone said, you're always raising the bar and therefore you don't realize how much progress you're making. And it's true. It's absolutely true. And I put my hands up to that. In summary, everything is fine. Like, it's actually fine. I'm no longer having to try to convince myself that everything is okay, because ultimately it is. I'm excited for what's to come. So welcome to the video where I do a half marathon in preparation for the marathon. Most importantly, you see this Team Nutty cap. If you want to win it, it's as simple as liking this video, subscribing, and comment down below where in the world you are watching this video, because I'm just curious. And then comment from what device you're watching this video. Are you watching from your phone? Are you watching from the TV, a tablet? I'm also curious, because I watch a lot of YouTube, but I watch it sitting on the sofa, watching it on the TV. And I always feel bad because I don't comment when I do that, because it's just an extra step, you know, getting your phone and commenting. So I know I'm asking for a lot. If you are currently sitting on the sofa watching this YouTube video, write that in the comments below, and you may just be the next Team Nutty cap winner. That's it. Good luck. And now, congratulations to Abby Andrews 7127. She commented the A6 Nova Blast 4 were her trainers. Getting through the easy tempo and long bad boy runs on my way to London Marathon 2025. Congratulations and good luck with training. I have rambled so much now.
That's not like you.
Let's roll. Should we roll the actual video now?
Yeah, let's go.
It's rolling, we're rolling. That looks like a decent burger.
Steph's so excited about food and hungry, she's not even explained where we are or what's going on.
All they need to know is we have fries and a beautiful looking bun.
Oh, that looks so good. Good?
Real good. We came, we saw, we conquered. Grant?
Yep.
Out of 10.
20.
Dinner had, and now we're in
country.
Windsor.
It's in our country manor. We actually own this right near Windsor Castle.
Yeah.
It's our weekend pad, isn't it?
What are we calling the duck?
It's Daphne.
Daphne the duck. Look at the snacks here.
They didn't come with it, but we bought these. Custard creams did come with the room.
Yeah, I like that.
Very good.
This is a very standard biscuit choice, isn't it? For
hotel
stays,
rooms.
yeah.
But they've got very good selection. Have you ever seen these before?
So cute.
Oatly milk sachets.
Oh wow.
It's so nice, isn't it?
Can you just tell them why we're here?
Tomorrow we've got a race. I'm racing a 10k, Steph's racing a half marathon. Steph and my coach is racing the half marathon. So for me it's just a bit of a fun run, but for Steph it's big effort.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, as you can see she's absolutely pumped, buzzing for it, high energy.
Look, I'm just gonna lay everything out because tomorrow I'm not bringing any of this negativity. Today I ran 7.5k and I had to stop and walk for a whole kilometre after running for 2.5k.
Dodgy calves.
Dodgy calf as well as a dodgy glute/IT band.
Yeah.
That's not okay. My heart rate was through the roof on an easy effort. I know that that's probably as a result of like deload and tapering, so it could be that. But it's just, is my body going to suddenly be ready tomorrow to run really fast for a half marathon? I don't know. We'll see. I'm just going to do my best. I'm going to try and hold marathon pace for as long as I can. If I manage, great. And if I can't, then I'll be hanging on for dear life and then we'll just see what happens.
Yep. One thing that you can confirm is 100% will be given.
Yeah. If.
Yeah. Whatever 100% looks like.
I just really hope that things are okay. I've got a hot water bottle with me, I've got a massage gun, and I've also got deep heat to try and...
Yeah.
I'm going to do that now.
I think deep heat would be good for the morning on the way.
Good morning, guys. It is 6:26. Been up since about 5:30. Although this is the cutest room, it's the loudest. There are constant planes and there was something like a tap running the entire night that Grant had to basically sleep with AirPods on. I'm laying with a hot water bottle and some deep heat on me. I have some oats and then Grant's just gone down to get, I think there was like Nutella and granola and cereal and stuff, so he's gonna come back up with some of that. Apart from like the glute situation, feeling great. Although that sleep was pretty shocking, at least the recovery is there.
You got enough Nutella?
Yeah, it'll just make it more fun, won't it?
Yeah.
Oh, we've also got banana. I'm gonna add jam as well. Mine does.
Yeah, you got the little
one. Oh. Yeah, it's better with both. Quite cold today. I've never raced in such cold temperatures ever, because I've only ever done London or like Mallorca, Barcelona. Like
you raced in cold weather for your half at what's it called? Your half Ironman.
Oh, outdoor.
Yeah.
Oh, and I couldn't put my shoes on because I was
But the difference is you were cold from the water, but it actually warmed up.
Yeah, but I've never like done a running race in cold temperatures.
From cold.
Which is weird because that means I am going to be racing in layers upon layers upon layers upon layers.
Utterly ridiculous.
I need to start getting ready. So I'm going black like a ninja with a pop of pink and then yellow for my trainers. I've not worn these since my failed 5k. So, redemption. Panicked for a second.
Why?
Because I thought I didn't bring a headband. And I can't roll without a headband. There we go. We are basically set. It feels nice not having to think about a bike or like a million other things. My only concern right now, really hope that I don't have to stop because of pain. Like that's my main concern right now.
Are you going to take an ibuprofen?
Yeah, I've got it here.
Yeah,
I was waiting until... Should I take it now?
Take it now.
If I feel pain, I don't want to just like run through it and then make matters worse. So I'm going to speak to Josh about what to do if that does happen. But I'm sure he will tell me if, you know, I'm feeling pain to stop or maybe slow it down and jog if it's something that could potentially ease. But that's what I'm just worried about right now, which is...
Understandable.
Yeah. But anyway, I'll check back in with you like after because Grant's running 10k. I'm running half, so...
Oh, this is the first time I haven't actually filmed you.
Yeah, so there will be no footage, but I'll check in with you after.
Steph, the secret half marathon. How are you feeling?
It's a secret.
If you guys are watching this, it went really well.
Yeah, it's just a half.
If anyone wonders why the photos are blurry, it's because he's really cold.
Are you cold? I can't tell.
Excited.
Yeah, you're so buzzing with your PB.
You tell them how I should feel, okay?
Yeah, because I don't know how I should feel.
I knew what you meant by that.
We have officially run the race.
We've done the race.
Wait, should we show the medals to...
Oh, I haven't got my medal with me.
They're not as exciting as the Ironman medals, but the race is done.
The race is done.
I'm in one piece, but the most important thing that we have to address immediately is that I'm sat next to the winner of the whole race. Unbelievable.
It was a fun day out.
Do I want you to tell them your time? Because then whatever I have is very unimpressive. Tell the people what your time was.
68:32.
For a half marathon.
108:32.
It's my 10k PB.
What's that in average pace?
3:14 per k, I think. 3:14.
To put that into context, you know my final 100-meter sprint?
Yeah.
That was the pace that you ran the whole thing
You
out.
felt it then.
That is insane.
Get on to the main event.
So as I said, I don't know how to feel about today because I told them that I did have a bit of a calf issue and an IT band / glute issue.
Yeah.
The calf, fine, completely fine, but the IT band, it was getting tighter and tighter.
And it's something we've been managing for like a few weeks on and off.
Yeah.
And again, you didn't feel it Wednesday.
Yeah, so it's like it's a hard one for me to gauge because I've also never really had an injury, so I'm quite cautious. As soon as I feel something, my instinct is stop because I don't want to make anything worse.
Yeah.
So whilst I was running and it felt pretty good, I felt in control, I was also at the back of my mind thinking if I push more, it's only going to make things tighter.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, this was a rust buster. It was a B race. It wasn't like kind of like your A goal. And at the end of the day, we're prepping for Barcelona. So I think in the back of your mind, you didn't want to jeopardize your prep because we've still got a good chunk of prep left to do before Barcelona.
Yes.
And I think that's obvious in your splits because I've already looked at Steph's splits from the race.
Yeah.
Where she gave time away because it flared up. So the average pace we were going for was 4:15 a k, and there's like 3 Ks that you can see when I break it down where Steph did a 4:30, a 4:27, and a 4:29, all at points where she felt her glute, just
and I was
backed
just
off.
like, let me ease off a little bit, but not too much because I don't want to lose my whole pace. You know when you slow down a bit and then you kind of get stuck in that slow gear. I didn't want that to happen, so I was like making sure I was going back to it. But obviously it's hard to then hit the pace that we wanted to hit overall. With all that said, a PB was still gotten today.
You got a PB.
Yeah.
You did. What was your official time?
I don't actually know.
Do you mean to tell them?
Yeah.
1 hour, 30 minutes, 53 seconds, which is over 40 seconds off Steph's half marathon PB in a race which we've only tapered for 6 days for. Also in a race where you don't have a ton of
crowd.
support, there's no
crowd.
crowd. It's a solo time trial at the end of the day. So you're not working with people. It's very difficult to get in that race mindset.
Yeah. I feel...
And the people know that you've been struggling the last couple of weeks.
They do.
With your confidence.
Yeah.
This is Steph's comeback, basically. This is definitely your comeback.
This is my comeback. Okay, yeah.
Decent chunk of your PB.
Yeah.
In less than optimal kind of like race condition.
But one thing I can't help but think, when we're talking about my PB, like my previous PB, that was within a marathon.
But it was the first,
Like-
but let's just clarify, it was in the first half of the
London
marathon, and the first 5k in London is downhill.
Yeah, fine.
And you've got the crowds and the vibes. You're already in PB marathon shape because you could have done another 21k today at faster than your second half of London last year.
Yeah, he makes a lot of sense, you know, he does. He does, he makes a lot of
do
sense.
this for a living.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So overall,
Positives.
positives.
Yeah. There's still some
Positives.
things we need to work on,
Yeah.
but that's the good thing about running. There's always
Yeah.
something to work on. We're going into this final block in a good place.
Everything's fine.
Everything's fine. PB's all round, and Grant's got a return from injury PB.
Shall I now pass the vlog around and everyone tells them their time? Grant, go on.
Let's make Mark instantly uncomfortable. Mark, hi. How was your run today?
That's great.
Yeah, it's great. He's gone.
How did your
Yeah, mine went
10K go?
really, really well. I had no idea how it was going to go, and it was no real stress for me because I wasn't trying to go for a PB.
Yeah.
But I've kind of like put all my previous running I've done in the past aside, and kind of from this new block of recovery.
New
This is
PBs.
a new PB for my current block of running.
Did a big negative split today.
Massively.
Did you? I need to analyse this split.
It was really reassuring, and bearing in mind that's the fastest I've run. I've not even run a 5k in that in this training block.
Yeah.
10k, and I've got no issues with my ankle. 3 months ago, I was like limping a little bit and couldn't really run at all. So it's amazing.
Here.
Yeah, bravo.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that's kind of it, right?
Yeah.
That's kind of it.
Yeah, I think so.
We're now at a pizza place.
Yeah, we've got some decisions to make. I've already decided why you've been rabbiting on for half an hour.
They just like all out. Not that person. Good I am.
The pizzas do look good though. That looks good. Oh, Grant, yours looks really good.
Yeah, I'm very happy with mine.
Don't worry, I'm going to tell everyone that you won.
It's really nice.
That's why we love Josh. Yeah, most people.
That is sensational.
Sensational.
Absolutely
Hey,
sensational.
you guys are the...
Good morning, guys. It is currently the day after the half marathon race. I have just come back from a 10k run. The sun is out, the sky is blue, and I cannot tell you how much sun completely changes me as a person. I'm just so much happier when it's sunny. And my whole family is like that, hence why my mum now lives in Spain, my brother is currently in Sevilla, and my dad is in Goa. And then I wonder why I get so happy when I see a blue sky. But you know when everything just clicks and everything just makes sense again? That's why I'm sat here vlogging, sat on the stair, because I know that in my last YouTube video I was in a very different headspace, worlds apart. It's funny how much things can change from one day to the next. Firstly, wanna just address IT/glute issue. I had no tightness on that run today, and it's also reassuring that this morning when I woke up it didn't feel bad given yesterday's effort, so I'm pleased about that. I don't think I've even spoken about this, but basically I sleep like this, so this side is always open, so I've got a way more flexible, loose right hand side, and my left is super tight in comparison. I think this issue has stemmed from the fact that I have a bit of an imbalance. This side is stronger, this side is also looser. I'm working on that. I'm trying to do some more single legged exercises to kind of make them as balanced as possible. That's a tangent. Where was I going? Now, let's just talk about yesterday. I know I probably seemed maybe a little bit disappointed yesterday. In fact, I didn't even know how to feel about yesterday because number one, I didn't even know if I was going to finish the race. I wasn't sure how that was going to go. It wasn't like 100% that I would go in, smash, complete, you know? It's also why I never introed this YouTube video, because I wasn't even sure there was going to be a YouTube video. Number two, I'm always satisfied if I give my 100% in a race. And yesterday I had to hold back. And so because I held back a few times, I can't say I gave 100%, which is why I think I was in two minds about how to feel about the end result. Now, I know that lately you guys may not have seen, but Grant has definitely seen how hard, I don't even know. Grant, what would you say? How have I been lately?
Struggling to find the positivity in your training and your mindset.
He just says, struggling to find the positivity in my training and my mindset, which is true. I never like to be negative, but when it comes to like self-belief and believing that you can do something, it has to come from within. And so I can't just say everything's okay and then everything feels okay in my mind, because that's not true. For me, I have to show myself, I have to give myself evidence that in turn, yesterday was very good for me because I feel like I've got a little bit of my spark back that temporarily was dimmed. There's more that I want to talk about, but I'm high on serotonin from the run, and it's making me really unable to focus on what I'm trying to say. Maybe that's why I ran really well today, because I'm running in a new pair of trainers. Always like a little extra spring in my step. We're gonna go and get a celebratory Sunday roast.
The roast of all roasts.
Supposedly one of the best places for a roast.
Ever.
I'm calling it celebratory roast for how well Grant and I both did yesterday. However, we've had this booked for weeks. So it was either going to be a celebratory or a commiseration lunch. We'll go for celebratory, yeah?
Yeah, any excuse.
Any excuse. Guys, this is the most insane roast ever.
You can have a day off.
I don't know what to say about it.
So good.
And we're still waiting for another side.
I think so, cauliflower cheese. Let's go. We thought it'd all come out, it hadn't. Can we just have a look at this?
Cauliflower cheese, and also they do refills.
That looks like a table for a family, but it's just us.
Update. We're gonna get refills here because you can get unlimited Yorkshires and potatoes. So refill there. Insane stuffing. Insane. Grant and I have just made very bold claims. That roast is the best roast we have ever had.
Yeah.
The portions were portioning. That was a serious amount of food. We really demolished. Like, there was a table next to us.
There were 6 adults and 4 kids.
And we ate more than they did collectively.
Yeah. They took most of it home.
I mean, look at this. I can no longer do my jeans up, and I don't have any more holes in my belt.
It was one of them ones where you have to pre-order the food because it's so big.
So had I known, I wouldn't have worn high-waisted jeans. It is 3 days later. I did see the physio and he reassured me that there is no injury, it's just a tightness in my IT band. And apparently, like, the IT band goes all the way down, and he said that the issue just seems to be like one tiny part at the top, which he said was a good thing. So today I've had absolutely no pain, and I did just come back from doing an interval session. My thinking is, if it's going to get tighter, it's going to be when I'm doing intervals, when I'm obviously running at a threshold pace. Touch wood, it stays this way, but I had absolutely no discomfort just now on my intervals. So I did 7 times 1K. Today's double threshold, by the way, so I do also have 16 lots of 400s later on today. So hope that it will be okay for that. But I have some good news and bad news. So as you saw, I raced in the Ep.5 3s and I wanted to give the Adidas Adios Pro 4s a go because everyone's been raving about them, and you know that I get on really well with the Boston 12s. I have just come back from doing that session. In these initial thoughts when I put them on is that I felt like they were a bit too soft for my liking. I don't like that feeling when you wear them and you're walking and it just kind of, I wasn't fully sold as soon as I put them on. They are very comfortable. Also, this is my favourite part of the trainer, this 2 shall pass. When I was doing speed, they felt fantastic. Really light and bouncy, great for speed. I just have one issue with them. The backs of my foot, both of them, now have blisters. I'm trying here. Blister brewing right there. That is a problem because obviously if I was running in these for a full marathon, don't really want to be having to run through pain. I did get a new 1K PB. I might give them another go, but that's quite hard and it could do with a bit more cushioning for me. So I do like them, but I can't yet say whether I prefer them to the Alphaflys or not. I'm back refueling. I have to run again in less than 2 hours. But one massive thing that I did not do when I went for that run is heel lock. This knot could have potentially prevented the blister from happening because then there would have been less rubbing at the back of the shoe. It's still a contender. I did feel fast, but they're just really soft. Like really soft. This reminds me of the Nike Alphafly 1 or 2s. When you walk, it's almost like you can feel like a sponge.
But that's good for a super shoe because they've got the foam is spongy and then the rods, the carbon fibre rods give you the energy return and the foam.
Then again, it makes no difference if I don't like how they feel when I walk because I won't be walking in them. Well, hopefully not. So let me know, guys. Alphafly versus Adios Pro 4. What team are you on?
What we established from that was that
Wouldn't recommend them to walk to the marathon start line. If you made it to the end of this video, comment mind over matter because I think this video has truly shown how like the mind really plays such a massive part in performance and how you feel. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you in the next episode.
Bye. Goodbye.